Now, you get out, past, like you said, past the small arms fire, and again, Dang and Quan keep asking, Mike, what do we do? What do we do? And each time you said, we swim. We just keep swimming. We'll swim south all the way to Tuinon if we have to.
That's correct.
And that's what you did. You kept swimming and kept swimming and kept swimming, and you're out there for 3 hours swimming. And just to put that into some perspective for people that have never swam in the open ocean before, the longest swim that you do in SEAL training is 5.5 nautical miles, which is 6.2 statute regular land miles. And that takes, depending on the current, depending on how good of your swimmer you are, that's the longest swim that they actually make you do. And that takes like 3, 4, sometimes 5 hours. That's the longest swim that they make you do. And by the way, they give you a little water break in between. So here you are swimming this, and you're wounded, shot in the leg. Like I said, you're dragging these other guys. Now, luckily, Bill Woodruff, and we talked about this earlier,
Unbelievable. He saved our life. I mean, Billy wouldn't give up on us. He would not give up. He kept looking for us, and actually the Morgan thought they had killed us all. They thought, and they never knew until several years ago that we were still alive.
No, that's actually a great, and again, obviously, I can't cover the whole book on this show, but get the book, because Dick Couch did a great job of actually going out and talking to the people that were firing, talking to the people on the Morgan. And you're right, they fired rounds, and all of a sudden they didn't hear anything, and they fired danger close rounds, meaning like rounds that we know are going to be very close to our friendly forces, and then they never heard another word. So their thought was, horrible. We must have hit our own guys. And but luckily, and the other thing that's interesting about Bill Woody Woodruff is the other lieutenant,
Correct.
The Vietnamese lieutenant, had actually gotten out to them and told them, hey, this is what happened. The lieutenant got killed. Mike went to go get him and never came back. That's what he got told.
So the word got back to Woody, and he called the Newport News, and they went out with the Navy Blue that Tommy was dead and I was missing in action, and they were still looking for Quan and Dang. So.
Okay. So here in the book, and again, Dick Couch did a great job getting back with all the guys that were there, or at least a lot of them, and he's talking to Woody here, Bill Woodruff. He says, it was about 11:30, and I saw the Newport News begin to move off to the south. Then my junk skipper got a call from the other junk that was off to the north and slightly inshore from us. We were about a half a mile apart so as to better search the area. They said they had swimmers in the water and were going to get them. You can't know what that meant. So there it is, because Bill stuck around.
Yeah, and I have the greatest admiration and respect for Bill.